Okay guys, it's me Imad from Nelson Darwin Park Tech YouTube channel. So in this video tutorial we will learn about how to make and use the slider within the Python. The IDE we are using is the pycharm IDE. So first of all we need to import one library that is called as tkinter. From tkinter import steric. Okay, now this is the first line of our code and it simply means that from tkinter import steric is used to represent that all the functions and submodules of tkinter are now exposed to our what is called as the main window of this project. Okay, now so this is the first line. Then we need to declare a variable that is called as the, we can say it is Terra. Terra is equal to tk, and Terra is just a variable. Okay, what sort of variable? Of tkinter type. Tkinter is actually we can say tkinter especially for to make the GUIs, so we can say that Terra is an object of tkinter. Okay, after this thing we need to declare one another variable, that is, we can say that is called as the sld_1. Okay, now this is again one another variable. You can write any other variable of your own choice here if you want. It is not mandatory or necessary to write just this thing. Now we will write one function that is called as the scale, and this scale function is a specialized or built-in function of the pycharm or Python because it's used to make a slider for us. Okay, now scale function will make a slider, and these are the parameter insertion brackets of this scale function. And what this scale function means, we have to insert certain parameters in the brackets. So first we will write Terra. Now what is meant by this thing? Terra is a like variable or a specialized variable which we made for to show this tkinter GUI. So Terra is the main GUI, our main GUI, graphical user interface. Okay, now, and what about the value of the sliders? Okay, so this is Terra, and we can write from underscore is equal to 0 to from 2 is equal to 14. Okay, so okay, now you need to make or place a comma here. From is equal to 0 to 14 means that our slider starts from 0 and ends at 14. Okay, so this is the thing. Now we need to write sld_1 dot pick. Pick is a function which is used for to properly arrange on the grid. Okay, properly arrange the scale or slider on the Terra GUI. Okay, now this is for what's called as the slider. Okay, can we run it out, this thing? Okay, can we do it? Yes, it is compiled properly. After it we need to create one button, push button. Why it is so? Because we want one thing, we want a button to fetch the value of slider or to see the value of slider. Okay, so button, then make a bracket, then we need to write Terra, comma. Okay, now button is just like slider, button is also on the Terra GUI. Then text is equal to show. sh, we can write our print. Okay, print, we can write print. It is not necessary to write like show or anything. We can write print. Okay, it is just the text that what is needed to be printed on the push button. What's the text? So okay, now, and to which function it needs to be it needs to be called when we press the push button. So our function or our function must be like a show val function. Okay, so this is our show val underscore val, and dot pick is just for like to place properly the button on the what is called is the Terra GUI. Okay, so now you can see that show value or show underscore val is the name of the function, but obviously we have to define what is it. Okay, what it is. Okay, so we will declare our function here, that is def, that is for define. We are going to make a user defined function, def shw underscore val. Okay, so this is, now you can see that our error has gone. Why it is so? Because of the fact that our function is defined. This is because whenever we click the button, control will move to this, and then from this it will see what it is. It is shw underscore val, so it will search and it will see that this is the function. So it will execute all the statements which are lying in the body of this function. Now we need to write print sld underscore 1 dot get. Okay, now what is this? What is this thing? That is print sld underscore 1 dot get. Get function is used for to get the value of the slider, that where our slider is. Okay, and sld underscore 1 is obviously the slider object, and this function will give the value of the slider, and then print function will print the value of the slider. Okay, so this is a very simple thing. Now we need to run it out. Okay, wait, in the last we need to write main loop. Okay, this is the terminating statement, so you need to write main loop. Okay, so okay, now this is our slider. This is our slider. So okay, now we need to move the slider. Now we will print, and our value is printed on the console, as you can see. Then this and this, and you can see that our values are printed. So in this way we can make and use the slider within the tkinter Python. So hopefully you got the concept regarding how to use and create a slider function or slider widget in the pycharm Python. So thanks for visiting our channel, and don't forget to subscribe.